Welcome, everybody, to It Tastes Everything Gaming News. What's in the news today? Star Citizen and 800 million reasons why to hate them. All right, before we jump in, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications, all those good things to help keep you up to date with us and the things we like to talk about, video games. So let's jump into it. Oh my God, these people. At the start of 2025, a familiar refrain with Cloud Imperium CEO Chris Roberts sallying forth to declare that we are closer than ever to realizing a dream many have said is impossible with Star Citizen, which is to say actually releasing the thing, the holy grail of version 1.0. Naturally, Roberts didn't even put the vaguest of timelines on this. Why bother? Star Citizen and its single-player component Squadron 42 have now passed an almost unbelievable milestone. At the time of writing, Cloud Imperium Games has raised, listen to this, $802,165,273, and I'm going to add 3 cents. Since its first crowdfunding goals were set up in 2012. It's 25. $800 million for a game that has yet to reach a full release. You give me that much money, I'll have a full release. So Star Citizen began as purely a crowdfunded project though for years. Now, CIG has funded the game through microtransactions, paid access to the alpha, subscriptions, and merch, a prohibitively expensive spaceships. Despite this, CIG still considers all purchases as a pledge towards making Star Citizen a reality. The project has, from the start, attracted both starry-eyed believers and diehard cynics. This guy. The former backing Robert's vision and how, in keeping the faith that CIG will eventually deliver a transcendent space MMO, while the latter mostly laugh from the sidelines and at whales spending tens of thousands of dollars on game spaceships. And there's a lot of people. It is notable that CIG has topped 800 million thanks to considerable financial momentum. Star Citizen has made over $100 million every year since 2022. And there's little reason to expect that's going to slow down. The backers for this one, you sense, are all the way in. CIG has at least answered the question of whether the game even exists. Version 4.0 of the alpha was released in December 2024. Introducing, among other things, a server meshing feature allowing players to travel seamlessly between different areas. But despite regular additions, the alpha that began nearly a decade ago is far from feature complete. CIG has promised that even the finished Star Citizen will feature a full campaign, player bases, and EVE-style player-driven economy, various crafting systems, and so many other incidentals. It's hard to list them all. So, I cannot possibly fathom that whatsoever. That people are buying essentially a demo of an incomplete product and over $800 million worth of it. So, wow. So let's go to Nick. Nick, I believe you played Star Citizen at one time? So why don't you give us a rundown of how you provided part of that $802 million plus dollars?
I am part of the problem.
You are part of the problem.
Yep, I did. I backed the game a long time ago. When it was in alpha. Granted.
Well, then that's a whole different story. Now have they
alpha?
Now have they gave you the old Catholic Church pass the plate back over to you just to need a little bit more?
No, they don't. But and just so everybody knows, it's still an alpha. So yeah. I mean, I don't know with this game. It's like I mean, why not, right? Why not write it out? Like, you don't have to, no reason to release it or anything. If people are going to still keep flooding money into your pocket, then why not write it till forever?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of being like, oh, we better hurry up and, make sure we get these things out here, or, we're losing the customer base or the traction with people out there. No, I mean, you're making money. And so just keep on keeping on, right?
Yeah.
What's the point?
It's like cancer. You can treat it or you can cure it, but which one's going to keep the money rolling in?
Right. It's a horrible way to look at it, but yeah.
I got it, so I don't give a shit. But yeah, they're not gonna stop their rollers, from
And why should they? Right.
It wouldn't make sense to.
Yeah. Might as well keep it going. Keep the party bus rocking. I mean, there's no point in changing out of it. I mean, we would love for them to finally release the game outside of its alpha. I mean, the fact that it's still an alpha is insane. Yeah. Right. I mean, at least if the game was in beta at this point, it'd be like, okay, they're getting closer.
And I mean, I'd rather it be
released, but in beta, you're saying, okay, we're getting closer to that 1.0.
Yeah.
But in alpha, it's like we haven't even gotten out of the alpha stage.
Yeah. They haven't got to 0.5.
Right. Next is the beta stage. We haven't even gotten there yet. And that's insane to me.
So let me ask you this. I am not a big fan of backing unfinished things. I'm just not. I don't think it's my job to I mean, I think if I'm going to back that game, I damn sure should be a part of the company and make part of the profits. It'd be like an investor, So I don't know. To me, it seems criminal. Now, they do have a product out there.
Yeah, so you can play it.
It's not like they're saying, give me some money. This is what I'm going to do. Right. They're saying, give me some money. This is what I'm doing so far.
Yeah. You can go out and play it.
But some of the prices that they charge for those ships, I can't remember, but there was like some in the thousands.
Oh, yeah. Some of those ships are insanely priced.
Yeah.
I think because they had one ship that wasn't the expensive one, but it was one I really wanted because it was modeled after the Gradius ship. It looked like the ship from Gradius, which I love Gradius. And I really wanted it, but I was like, I don't want to spend money on I mean, there's no point in spending the money on it. Like I spent the money to play the game, right? The early access to get into the alpha and all that stuff like that. But beyond that, I'm not going to buy a ship. And there's some ships on there. They're giant ships, but they're, like $10,000. I think there's one on there for like 10,000 or something like that. Or at least there was a while ago.
How much throw around money do you have to be able to do that? I don't honestly get. I love games. I don't get how anybody can spend that kind of money on an item in a game.
Right. It does nothing for you. Well, in that game it does, but still.
But still.
Still, doesn't matter if it does something for you or not. Still, though, the it's. I don't know.
They have a ton of these games in there too, or these ships that you can buy.
Yeah, there's a ton of them, and they still might have the Gradius ship out there. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, but do you think it's? I mean, because yes, they are still having a product out there. So, but to me, after all these years, you would think that somebody would say, look, there's some fishy shit going on here.
Well, I'm sure people have.
I mean, they're not providing anything other than the false hope. And I say false because they're not gonna produce this game until they start seeing a drop off on people willing to spend money on beta, alpha garbage. So there's no reason for them to. I mean, it's they've got a very addicted group of people that's spending all this money. And I want to know, is it new people that's been contributing over the last several years, or is it the same people?
Probably the same people.
And I want to know how many people that is, so I can break down.
You have those whales out there, man. It's like the mobile games, right? You have those whales out there that spend a crap ton of money on these mobile games, or and just to be number one in them when it doesn't really matter. It's almost like the same as like gambling or something like that, right? It's almost like a sickness for these people.
Man, I can't wait. I'm gonna fly in space. Oh my god, just one more hit. I don't get it. I don't know, but I think it needs to be looked into myself. I mean, that's just nuts. I mean, that really is just nuts to be putting that much money into something and not actually getting the item this late in life.
I mean, you do get the ship, and you are able to play the game,
but it's not
it's not
game.
Finished, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But like I said, I don't put money into these things. I just don't. I don't like the ideal of it. If you want to develop a game, great. I love that. And if you need backing, go to the bank. If you need backing, go to a publisher. Go to Sony. Go to Microsoft. Go to Nintendo. Go to EA. Oh, don't go to EA. Go to some places and get that money. I mean, I know it sounds dickish, but I don't want to pay for something. One, I don't know if it's going to be any good. Two, if it'll ever come out. And three, a demo of something I can play. Now that's it. That's what you get. And I don't like that. I don't understand that. But I'm old. So when I used to buy games as a kid, the game would be finished. And the game would be complete and not as broken as everything is now when it launches. So that's old man time. That's old man talk. But I don't get it. I don't understand why. So, and Nick, you back shit. You back board games, you back certain video games. And I'm not faulting you for it, but I don't understand it. Even if it looks, it's an old man thought. Why pay for something I'm not getting?
That's you are getting it, sort of.
Sort of. I mean, that's
it's the
I'm trying not to say anything rude, but that's like the world's worst date. I don't want sort of. I want the full package.
Right.
That's what I pay for.
It's like, it's that sense of FOMO or that sense of I need it now type of thing.
Well, I don't believe in FOMO because if it's going to come out.
Yeah, I know. But I don't want to wait.
Suck it up, Sally.
That's the problem is people don't want to wait, right?
No.
They want it now.
And we have become a very impatient society. I mean, I am impatient too. Instead of waiting for something to stream that I had misgivings on at the movie theater, all right, I'll buy it digitally when it comes out. And it's a $20 wasted piece of crap. Right. I do understand FOMO. I understand impatience, but I don't know.
We live in that type of society anymore, right? It's impatient or gotta have it now type of society where things are instant gratification is what I'm looking for.
Yes. And I mean, everything is at the touch of your fingers anymore. I mean, that movie you want to watch, it's
What
there.
movie?
I mean, well, whatever movie. You know.
I get you. I thought
I
you
mean,
were
like the Minecraft.
I'm like, what
like the
movie?
Minecraft movie. You'll be able to stream it in a week. You know, if you couldn't. You couldn't quite make it to the theater. You had just enough strength to hold off for video, you know, home video or whatever you call it, streaming, digital purchase.
I have enough
whatever.
strength to hold off forever.
Yeah.
I have no interest in watching it.
Come on, chicken jockey. That's all I've heard from my kids for like freaking week. And I've about aborted them twice, man. I've been chasing them around with coat hangers, little bastards. That's all I've been hearing. Chicken jockey. Shut up. Then they say it 10 more times.
I don't get it's not, my kids say the same thing. I'm like, that's not funny.
No. And then these idiots taking live chickens to the goddamn theater. What the hell is wrong with people? I remember when we used to just throw dog shit in a paper bag, set it on fire, you know. That was funny.
Times have changed, man. Times have changed.
Taking poultry to the theater, man, that ain't funny.
Yeah, what has that chicken ever done to you? He doesn't know why he's there, right?
He's trying to figure out why this damn 14-year-old kid's riding on it. Yeah,
he just wants the popcorn in your pocket. That's it.
But yeah, so Star Citizen. I would love to play it, and it sounds interesting.
It is a cool
but
game.
I don't know. When I finally became truly aware of it and how interesting it is, it was already so far down the rabbit hole of this can't be legal. To me, that, you know, I've not even remotely wanted to try it, but you know, if it ever does hit 1.0, maybe then I will finally break down and buy it. But hell, they're going to raise so much money.
They'll raise the price of it though once it hits 1.0.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it'll be by the time it releases, it'll be on the PlayStation 9, the Switch 74, and it'll be a $3,000 game.
The Switch 74.
Yeah. It was going to be the Switch 64,
what did it say in the article when that game first launched in
2012? I think it said.
Was it 2012?
Let me go back.
2017?
17, yeah.
2017.
Yeah, because it's basically $100 million a year.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a load of dookie. But you know what?
Time.
It's as we've fallen back on that sword 1,000 times. It's the players' fault that we have some of the problems we do in gaming industry. So, and this is one of those. Just here's the money. You know,
yep, here you go. Here's the money for a hope and a dream, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hope that this product will become something more than what it is. You know, I mean, luckily they haven't abandoned it. You know, I guess that's good.
Yeah, if they abandon it though, I would sue the living crap out of them. If I was dumb enough or impatient enough, I should say, to give them people money.
Did they still have the Gradius ship?
I don't know. I didn't look. Did they call it the Gradius?
I don't remember what they.
Is it not pronounced Gradius?
Gradius, whatever.
Gradius.
Tomato.
Yeah, it's a Hummer. I don't know. I don't know what they named it. All I got is a list of names, not pictures. I saw no pretty pictures.
Oh, they used to have pictures.
Well, they may not on the list that I'm looking at. I mean, there's only 200 plus freaking ships on this thing.
Is that all?
Oh, yeah. But anyway, the point is should $800 million. I mean, the development of this game is reaching GTA 6 levels.
Right.
And GTA 6 launched or started probably right after 5.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's that been? 15 years?
Yeah.
So, and rumors are they're at $1 billion development. So, I mean, they're they're making GTA money in almost half the time. So
I'm surprised Grand Theft Auto 6 just didn't release in early access.
Oh, don't put that out there. You know, somebody gonna hear it. That's a good idea.
Someone at Rockstar, listening to this, they're like, "Hey, that's a great idea."
Yeah, we could really pull those cheeks apart then.
Let's put it out in early access.
Anyway, you have anything else to add to this sad amount of money that I'll never see?
No, I'm just hoping that one day it truly does release. I mean, because the idea behind Star Citizen is really cool. What they have out there is really cool. It's just taking a really long time, and it feels more like they're taking advantage of the player base than they are delivering. So,
yeah. I mean, 8-year game development is not completely out of reality by any means. It's not, right. But that's a lot of damn money.
That's a long time.
Yep. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to just trickle out some crap, charge money for it, and just keep trickling it out for the next 20 years. See what happens.
Shoot, man! If I could get paid for doing that, I would do it.
All right. Well, you made it to the end of this We Ain't Got That Kind of Money episode. So let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you feel this is a scam? Do you feel that they're taking advantage of their player base, of their fans? Do you feel that this game is ever going to hit a full release? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, notifications, all those buttons I told you about at the beginning. You can also do it at the end. So until next time, see ya.